The Basketball Champions League is back after a brief break over the Christmas and New Year period, and we now have the important task of finalising the regular season group games. And game day 10 brings us to Poland in Group D as Stelmet Zielona Gora are taking on Besiktas Sompo, Japan. Well, a good crowd has assembled. No doubt have missed a little bit of Basketball Champions League action over the last few weeks. They're delighted to have it back. We're delighted to have it back. And we've still got, well, a few more weeks left of the regular season before, of course, the knockout stages gets underway. Here are the games in Group D then. Today and tomorrow, Nimburg taking on Telekom Baskets Bonn. Nanterre against Aris, that's a little later on. And then tomorrow, Ostend are taking on Sidiges Avellino. So I'll try and keep you up to date with the score in the Nimburg game, which starts at the same time as this one. Well, two sides at opposite ends to the Group D table. The host Stelmet Zielona Gora having really struggled so far. They've accumulated a 2-7 record, whereas their opponents, Besiktas, top the Group D table, as you can see there, with a 7-2 start. 16 points, just in front of Nanterre, the Euro Cup winners, of course, from last year. But Stelmet Zielona Gora know that if they can win their remaining games, they may well still stand half a chance of qualifying to the knockout stages. So perhaps the Christmas and New Year break may have just done them a little favour, allowed them to regroup, come up with perhaps a different set of tactics and how they're going to go about trying to win a few more games in the Basketball Champions League over the next few weeks. Here is the Besiktas roster then. Ryan Boatwright right at the top. They'll be looking to try and get the ball into him as much as possible. 11.7 points, 4.2 assists he's averaging. DJ Strawberry as well, averaging 11.6 points a game, 4.8 assists. But John Diebler has been the man leading the way on offense, 14.1 points a game he's averaging so far. The likes of Kyle Weems will be looking to go to work on the boards, averaging 6.1 rebounds a game. There is the Stelmet Zielona Gora roster then. Again, James Florence at the top, 10.2 points a game, 3.2 assists. But their main man so far has been Vladimir Dragicevic, 16.4 points a game, 6.7 rebounds for the big man. They'll be looking to try and get the ball into him as often as they possibly can. Well, these two sides were actually in the same group last season as well in the inaugural Basketball Champions League, with Besiktas comfortably winning both home and away. In the reverse fixture this season, Besiktas picked up the win, but only by 5 points back in Turkey, so it may give Stelmet Zielona Gora some encouragement coming into today. You can just see their coach Ufak Sarika on the left-hand side there as the Besiktas team are introduced to the Stelmet crowd. Very swiftly indeed. Well, Stelmet are going along okay in their domestic league as well. They're currently in 4th position in the Polish PLK. And now it is the turn of Stelmet Zielona Gora to be introduced to their home faithful. Yeah, Besiktas also going along quite nicely. They've started with a 10-4 record in the Basketball Superliga in Turkey. Fenerbahce leading the way with a 12-2 start. Besiktas 10-4 at the moment. Fenerbahce have been absolutely superb though. They've got a points difference of 216, which is just in a different planet to everyone else in the Turkish league. Well, it hasn't quite gone to plan for Stelmet in the Basketball Champions League so far this season. They actually started off okay, especially here at home. They won their first 2 home games. Firstly against Telekom Baskets Bonn all the way back on game day 2. They then followed that up with a home win against Besiktas Sompo on game day 4. And since then, it's been an almighty struggle. They lost on game day 5, game day 6, both on the road. They then lost in front of their home fans on game day 7 against Chesnimberg and on game day 8 against Aris. And then the last game they've played on game day 9 was in Germany, where they lost by 14 against Telekom Baskets Bonn. So their last victory came all the way back at the end of October in that 90 points to 79 win against Besiktas Sompo. These two sides met each other on game day 3 when Besiktas won 65 points to 60. Well, Besiktas' last game on the road resulted in a fairly heavy defeat to Besiktas Sompo by 16 points. That was on game day 8. But actually away from home they've been pretty good. There was Ufak Sarika. Had a long career as a player as well. She began his career at the age of 16 and then played for Efes in Turkey for 16 consecutive seasons. Here are the referees today: Tanel Suslov, Boris Shulga and Gintares Vitkauskas. They are going to be overseeing proceedings today. The best referees in Europe at the Basketball Champions League. Yeah, Ufak Sarika actually started his career as a coach at Besiktas as an assistant coach. He then took over the realms as a caretaker in 2007, moved on to pastures new and then returned in 2016. Here is the starting 5 then for Besiktas: Boatwright, Strawberry, Diebler, Palacios and Weems. So John Diebler has been absolutely superb for Besiktas so far in the Basketball Champions League, averaging 14.1 points a game. Also the coach of the Turkish national side now is Ufak Sarika. Took over them last year in 2017. Still got 2 years or so left on his contract here at Besiktas. He signed a 3-year contract when he took over in 2016. And here is the Stelmet Zielona Gora starting 5. Mokros, Gashevicius, Dragicevic, Zamoyski and Kozarek. Kozarek is a very nice player with ball in hand, but Vladimir Dragicevic, as I said, is their danger man. Both on offense and defense, really, averaging 16.4 points a game, 6.7 rebounds. And Andrei Ulep is the new Zielona head coach. Was, of course, Artur Gronek. Left in the end of December, did Artur Gronek, just before Christmas. So after this game, we still have 4 more game days to complete. The last game day is game day 14. That'll be played on Tuesday the 6th and Wednesday the 7th of February. So still plenty of matches to be played here in the regular season, 5 including this one. But Stelmet needs a bit of a miracle, it's got to be said, if they are to stand any chance of qualifying through to the knockout stages. But game day 10 just about to get started here. Can never fault the support here in Poland. It's a huge flag there, you can see, and decent crowd has filled in. So here we go. Stelmet Zielona Gora taking on Besiktas Sompo Japan. It's bottom of Group D against top. Can Stelmet spring a surprise here at home? Kozarek. Now they'd like Dragicevic to get going early on. Little feign. Can he get it to go? No, he can't. Rebound by DJ Strawberry, looking to get it down the floor quickly, which they do. Rejected by Dragicevic, but a foul is called. Arrived from nowhere. So Palacios to the line. Here is Kozarek. Kozarek again, they just stand off him and allow him to shoot the two. And Kozarek knocks it down. His boat right into Palacios. Was playing his basketball with Neptunis Klaipeda. Moved to Besiktas a couple of days ago, really, the 2nd of January. May take a little bit of time for him just to gel with his teammates and get on the same page as them. Is Kozarek, throws it back out, thought about the three, turned it down. Now the three is on the way, comes up way short. Palacios grabs the rebounds. Now Ryan Boatwright. Here is John Diebler, can he get going? The Colombian Palacios again, the difficult two, gets it to go. Palacios with nice minutes early on here. Here is Kozarek. First foul on DJ Strawberry. Wonderfully named, DJ Strawberry. Nice pass underneath and a good finish. Vladimir Dragicevic. Nearly managed to draw the foul as well. Here's Ryan Boatwright. Palacios sets the screen. Boatwright runs into trouble and then turns the ball over. Now Zamoyski. So first foul on John Diebler. Kozarek, great inbound pass. That's not good enough by John Diebler, and he just has a bit of a coming together with one of his teammates there. I think they got in each other's way almost. They just turned to each other and said, well, who the hell was supposed to be marking him? Here is DJ Strawberry. Strawberry throws it out to the corner. Boatwright for three is good. And Ryan Boatwright is off and running. Here is Mokros. Now Kozarek. Spent his entire career in Poland, says Lucas Kozarek. Throws up the little two. The offensive rebound by Dragicevic, and the putback is good. Four points early on for Dragicevic, just what they wanted from him. Now John Diebler looking to get going. Diebler again knocks down the three. That is what they want, Besiktas. Their main scorer to get the hot hands. Mokros drives, gets the roll as well. It's got a nice tempo to this game early on. All tied up at 10 points each. DJ Strawberry, completely unmarked, makes it count. Sharing the ball nicely. The starting five already. Boatwright with three, Strawberry with three, Diebler with three, Palacios with four. all contributing early on as Dragicevic throws up the jumper, can't get it to go. Kyle Weems grabs the rebound. Now DJ Strawberry's got options. Strawberry. Here's Weems again. Difficult shot, but Weems was fouled, and Weems will shoot two. So timeout has been called. Let's have a listen in.
You two guys have to talk on that motion. Can't happen wide open shots. Zamoj, Dibler, troszeczkę fake, to jest to, nie możesz udać to. Key, defense, 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 defense. That's it. They made 3 threes already. We can't let them to score like that. Offensively is okay. Offensively we are running, we are scoring. Be careful about that press break, that you don't get caught on that. But defense, defense, defense. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3.
You can make switch. Otherwise, follow your man, okay? Our first offense. 5 down shake. Remember 5 down shake?
Set it from the baseline.
Basically from the baseline, who gets small? First to the middle.
Let's go, fellas. Defense.
Well, Besiktas yet to miss a shot so far. 100% from 2 and 100% from 3-point range as well. That's going to get it done more often than not. So Kyle Weems heads to the line. Went to Missouri State University. Signed for Besiktas a couple of years ago, back in July of 2016. It's become a pretty integral part of their roster as well. It's 1 from 2, and Jaroslav Mokros grabs the rebound. Straight into the hands of Kozarek again. Nice little bounce pass, 2 great bounce passes. And the foul is called. There's 1, there's 2. The defense all over him. So Jaroslav Mokros to the line to shoot 2. Joined the club pretty much a year ago, back in February of 2017, did Mokros. 2-meter man. Here's Weems now. Ryan Boatwright. Boatwright decides to shoot the 3 again, and Boatwright connects again, and still they are perfect from the outside. They are perfect from the field, in fact, Besiktas. Shooting the ball incredibly well. Boatwright's 2 from 2, thrown away, turnover. Chance to increase the lead again. It's already 6. Which is a little ominous for Stelmet Zielona Gora. Bottom in Group D, taking on top in Group D. Important to start well. Dibler. Well, Palacios lines up the 3, and for once, they've actually missed. Juan Palacios, not really the sort of guy they want shooting that ball from the outside. Great pass, and Dragicevic with an easy 2. All about a little dish, though, to him. Beautiful from Mokros. Here is Ryan Boatwright again. Throws it back outside, open look, Strawberry, count it again. Struggling to miss at the moment, Besiktas. Strawberry has 6, Boatwright has 6. They're both 2 from 2 from the fields. Now Zamoyski. the three from way downtown. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Dragicevic, knocked out of his hands, but Stelmet Zielona Gora will keep it. Sertak Sanli has checked in. Palacios has checked out. Also, Veseloglu has come in. John Diebler's checked out for Besiktas. Kozarek has taken a seat as well. James Florence comes in. And there is the evergreen Thomas Kalati, who's still going strong. Here is Florence. Mokros nearly had it stolen off him. No foul call. Good defense by Besiktas. And a chance to increase their lead even more. Here's Boatwright to Sanli. Now DJ Strawberry must be full of confidence. Throws another three. This time comes up short, but grabs his own rebound. Strawberry to Sanli. Sanli could have driven to the lane. Instead, decided to throw up the mid-range two. Can't get it to go. Now Geshevicius. Florence drives. Oh, just doesn't get the roll. But will head to the line anyway and shoot two, but very nearly an and one. He's played all over Europe as James Florence. Bosnia, Ukraine, Hungary, Germany. Signed for Stelmet Zielona Gora back in 2016. This is both from the line, though. And Stelmet will keep it, though. A little too zealous in trying to get the rebound. Sertak Sanli. Besiktas are in the penalty already, so Sanli picks up his first. So Adam Hachaniak is the man sent to the foul line. Shows James Florence how to get it done. In comes Filip Matjak for Stelmet. The lead is down to 5. And we got 3 minutes left in this opening quarter. Here's DJ Strawberry. Sanli comes out, sets the screen. Strawberry drives, throws it back outside. Has it stolen though. And he's going to go coast to coast, and what an impact. Filip Matjak, only been on the floor a few seconds and already has a steal and 2 points to his name as well. Careless from Strawberry, throws it away. Great pace from Matjak to run the floor and knock down the two. But now another three on the way for Besiktas. Can't get it to go. Matjak this time grabs a rebound. Here is Thomas Kalati. Kalati can certainly shoot the three, which he does, and knocks it down. And all of a sudden, we are all tied up here. The Besiktas lead has evaporated. Boatwright. Long two on the way, can't get it to go. DJ Strawberry grabs the offensive board. Now Ryan Boatwright, who's still 2 from 2 from the outside. This time drives into the lane, can't get it to go. Hachaniak with the rebound. Now James Florence. Chance to take the lead here, Stelmet. Throws it back outside. Markovic, now Kalati with the little teardrop, no good, rebound by Sertak Sanli. Sanli again, 2 meters 11, Sertak Sanli, boat right for three, finally misses one. Matchak rejected by Kyle Weems, but Stelmet Zielona Gora will keep the ball as Sanli checks out the game. Well, he's had a nice impact so far, nice minutes, Philippe Matchak, since coming on. All action display already. 2 points, 1 steal, 2 rebounds. Here is Markovic looking for some help. Now Kalati, we're inside the final 45 seconds of this opening quarter. Kalati up against Palacios, shot clock is down to 3. Kalati's got to get the shot away, he does. The step back 2 is no good. Offensive rebound though, eventually picked up by Matchak. Now James Florence, great dribble by Florence, doesn't get the roll, another offensive rebound, and the putback is good by Adam Hachaniak. Good hustle by Stelmet Zielona Gora there. Now we've got about 2 seconds or so between the shot clock and the game clock. Adams just going to slow it down here. Adams throws it outside. The 3 is on the way. No good. Hachaniak with the rebound. They just need to throw it up from the half court. James Florence does just that and can't get it to go, and the buzzer goes. Well, a pretty frantic opening quarter here in Poland, and Stelmet Zielona Gora will be delighted that they now lead 22 points to 20. Besiktas dominated large parts of that opening quarter, but a good last few minutes for the hosts. See Besiktas now down to just 50% from the three-point range. They were at 100% at one stage. Made their first 4.
In offense, DJ, I will tell one more time. If they play like this, don't force the ball.
So the team with a 2-7 start in Group D, currently with a very slender advantage over the team with a 7-2 record in Group D. Bottom place, Stelmet Zielona Gora, 22. Top of Group D, Besiktas 20. Other game going on in Group D at the same time as this one, Ches Nymburk against Telekom Baskets Bonn. Just in the early stage of the second quarter as well. Nymburk with a 3-point lead there at the moment, still pretty close, 32 points to 29. Veşaloğlu with the inbound pass. Palacios again has it stolen off his hands by Florence, and he makes the 2. Great work by James Florence. Was named the PLK Finals MVP last season was James Florence. He averaged 16.4 points a game and 3.2 assists over the series. Throws it out. Weems thought about the 3. Shot clock is down to 3. Now DJ Strawberry. Strawberry has to throw up the little teardrop. Can't get it to go. And that'll be a shot clock violation. So good defensive possession by Stelmet Zielona Gora. This is the steal just a second ago by Florence. Very nearly had it blocked. It's actually very unlucky by Kyle Weems. You can see Zielona looking after the ball a little better than Besiktas. Just 1 turnover so far for the Polish side. Compare that to 5 for Besiktas. Here's Adam Hachaniuk. Hachaniuk tries to use the glass and does so well. And all of a sudden, Stelmet Zielona Gora have a 6-point lead. Trailed by 7 in that first quarter. Here's Palacios, throws one up from the foul line, no good, in and out. Rebound by Markovic. Matchak, that's a good pass. Hachaniuk, the nice little feint, just to send the defense and puts in the easy 2. And Zielona Gora, the last few minutes of the first quarter and now the first 2 minutes of the second, really turning on the style, and now they lead by 8. And unsurprisingly, Ufak Sarika has called a timeout. Two stats standing out so far in this game. Points in the paint, 20 points out of their 28 for Stelmet Zielona Gora have come inside the paint, just 2 of Besiktas. And also 15 of Stelmet's 28 points have come off the bench. Not 1 bench point so far for the Turkish side. Also out rebounding Besiktas as well, 14 rebounds to just 8 so far. So Besiktas need to up their game a little bit. Foul goes on Filip Matchak. Palacios, the 3 on the way from Adams is good. Well, they continue to shoot the ball well from the outside, Besiktas. Here's Matchak, great aggression by Matchak, makes it, and 1. Well, he's been really good since he's come on, Filip Matchak. Great aggression again, driving to the lane. Nice finish in traffic, draws the contact. And we'll head to the line for a 3-point play. Converts as well. Foul went on Sipahi. Foul goes on Florence. And yeah, the basket has counted, so a chance for a three-point play straight back here for Besiktas. Wasn't sure whether the foul came before he went into his shooting motion. So Palacios with the chance to answer straight back here for Besiktas, which he does. Florence boxed out, had to get it across the halfway line, just about did. Chaniak, now Kalati. Did well, Palacios, to get out to the perimeter. Kalati still shoots the three. And Kalati makes it, shooting over the defense. Looked as though the chance had gone, but Thomas Kalati 2 from 2 from the outside now. The lead is up to 8. Here's Palacios, shot clock down to 4. Palacios, poor ball handling, but the last touch was off Stelmet Zielona Gora. They do only have 2 seconds, though, left on the shot clock here to the Turkish side. So they need a quick catch and shoot off the inbound pass. Yeah, good decision as well by the referee. You can see there the last touch did come off Markovic. Palacios catches, throws up the 2, no good. Kalati with the rebounds. Here's Kozarek. And Thomas Kalati. Back to Kozarek. Shot clock is down to 3. Someone needs to get the shot away. Kozarek throws it up. Maybe tried to draw the foul. Didn't get it, and the foul will now go on Thomas Kalati. Well, that could have been an unsportsmanlike there from Kalati. Hasn't been called, though. It looked as though he just ran purposely across the run from John Diebler. Here's Adams. Sipahi back to Palacios. Sertak Sanli drives to the baseline, tries to finish on the reverse, and makes it again. Sertak Sanli, great hand skills from him. So Sanli with a chance for a three-point play with the foul called on Dragicevic. Stelmet in the penalty, 5 minutes and 53 still to go in this second quarter. Oh, great fast break, rejected by Sertak Sanli. Great transitional defense by Sanli. It looked as though Kozarek was throwing up the 2. Sanli just timed the jump to perfection, swats it away. Still got 22 left to shoot. They only need 1 to shoot as Dragicevic puts in another 2. Clever play off the inbound pass. Dragicevic has had a good start here for Stelmet Zielona Gora. It's another steal for Matchak. Matchak has Kozarek up in support. Oh, it's another big block. Well, he was the one that lost it, Adams, but he didn't give up on it. And another perfectly timed block. 2 steals, though, already for Filip Matchak. Oh, he missed the the two there from Thomas Kalati as we were watching a replay, but it is another two for the experienced big man. So the lead is 9. It's as big as it has been for Stelmet Zielona Gora. Very nearly another steal. Palacios does well to keep hold of it. Little no-look pass and gets the roll as well. Kyle Weems. Kozarek. Now Kalati for 3 again, just comes up short. Ryan Boatwright grabs the rebound. Boatwright throws it back outside. Adams for 3 is good. Great offense in transition. Boatwright went inside, threw it back out. And Adams, with all the time in the world to knock down the 3. And a timeout has been called here by Stelmet Zielona Gora.
On offense, we will go.
Nothing, no switch. Kyle, with Josh, Ryan, Timber, last one. First, give a direction from the middle. Now with dribble, jumps with Kyle. Okay, first one jump switch. Now you can make trap on the mid court. Then play man to man. If you need, you can make switch, but tall. Okay, let's go. Hey, you can play this side first offense. Let's go.
Hey, let's finish the half, man. Huge. Josh, this is called 22. Anytime he calls 22,
It's funny there, just right at the end of that timeout, you saw someone going up to Josh Adams and just saying, explaining what the play was. Basically, every time you hear the words 22 called out, this is the play as Dragicevic makes another 2. He's up to double digits. Yeah, Adams was playing with Anadolu Efes for the 2017-18 season, but he left in January, just a few days ago. Signed with Besiktas for the rest of the season. As Adams lines up another 3. Can't get this one to go. But Adams gets it straight back. Here's Adams again. Now Kyle Weems. Weems for 3. A little too much on it this time. Kozarek grabs the rebound. Here's Matchak. Matchak drives to the baseline, tries to use his favoured left hand to make the layup, just couldn't get it to go. Now Josh Adams. Nearly lost it. Ryan Boatwright did well to keep hold of it. Adams again. And he'll turn it over, actually, will Josh Adams. So good defense again by Stelmet Zielona Gora. Seven turnovers now for Besiktas, still just the 1. Sorry, 7 turnovers for Besiktas, still the 1 for Stelmet Zielona. As Geshevicius lines up the 3, comes up way short. Rebound by Palacios. Here is Diebler. Diebler still hasn't quite got going yet. He knocked down that early 3 in the first quarter, but since then, haven't really got him too many open looks, John Diebler, which is not great for Besiktas. Is Geshevicius this time makes the 3. Came up way short with 1 in the last possession. Made sure of that one. Lead up to 9 again. Great play and the big slam by Palacios. Great hands and dribble by the Colombian. Zamoyski. Geshevicius, lovely bounce pass. Dragicevic couldn't make the two, is furious with himself. Now Adams throws it back out. Kyle Weems all the time to make the three, which he does. Need to protect the perimeter better than that, do Stelmet Zielona Gora. Too many open looks from the outside at the moment for Besiktas. And it's their three-point shooting that really is keeping them in it at the moment. I think his foot was just inside the line. That's a long two by Kozarek. Just have a look here. Yeah, you can see the right toe just over the line. So he's up to 4. The lead is 6. Here's Weems. Now Palacios. Shot clock is down to 3. And an offensive foul called, so Besiktas will turn it over again. Try and have a look. Yeah, you can just see the right arm of Juan Palacios. Can't do that. Wrap your right arm around the defender. We've got 60 seconds or so left of this first half. Kozarek. Now Markovic. Markovic, nice little spin move. Markovic still going. Oh, that's beautiful. Markovic at his best. And a timeout has been called off the back of that lovely two from Markovic. His first points of the game. Besiktas call the timeout, and they're down by 8. So Besiktas in possession with DJ Strawberry, about 40 seconds or so to go in this first half. And after a slow start to this first half, Stelmet Zielona Gora have just grown into the game and have just got better and better. The three won't count, whistle had already gone. Foul goes on Kozarek. They are in the penalty, of course, Stelmet Zielona Gora. So Palacios now has double digits. He's got 10 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Good minutes for him so far. Another new signing in January. Chance for a 2-for-1 if they're quick here. Stelmet Zielona Gora. Here is Geshevicius. Oh, wonderful bounce pass into Markovic. Markovic up against Weems. We've just seen him make a beautiful 2, and that's a nice little left-hand jump hook by Markovic. Back-to-back buckets for him. And now the last possession, probably, of this second quarter will go to Besiktas, who trail by 8. The leaders of Group D, remember. Palacios for 3 is good. Well, how important could that 3 be as he throws it up from the half court, can't get it to go, Zamoyski. And he's not happy, the coach, that they allowed that late 3 by Juan Palacios. But either way, I think the Polish side will be pretty happy with their first half's work. After trailing by 7, with just a few minutes to go in the first quarter, they've turned it around. And bottom of Group D, lead top of Group D, 49 points to 44 at the halftime break. Ufak Sarika clearly not happy about something, just having a quiet word with one of the referees. Here's the stats. You can see how well Zielona Gora have shot the ball from 2, 17 from 29. Besiktas, though, their 3-point shot keeping them in it so far, 8 from 15. But most of the stats belong to the Polish side. 19 rebounds to 14, 8 of those 19 are offensive. 5 steals as well, a couple of those belong to Filip Maciak. And Besiktas need to turn the ball over a lot less in that second half. 8 turnovers for Besiktas, just 1 for Stelmet Zielona Gora. Dragicevic, unsurprisingly, leading the way for Zielona. He's got 10 points. Chaniak with 3 rebounds and Kozrak 4 assists. Palacios has had a good start. He's got 14 points. Strawberry with 4 rebounds and 4 assists as well. There's those 2 steals from Filip Maciak, who's had a really good impact since he's come off the bench. Sertak Sanli with 2 big blocks as well for Besiktas. Kalati has 8 points, 6 of those coming from the outside. But all in all, a good start for Stelmet Zielona Gora. I'll leave you with the highlights from the first half. Make sure you're back in 10 minutes time or so when the second half will get underway.
Mamy 4 osoby nawet, które powalczą o tę piłkę. Potrzebujemy 4 piłki. Pan staje tutaj. Tak. Kolega staje tutaj. Koleżanka organizuje sobie piłeczkę. I staje tam, po lewej stronie. Przed linią rzutu za 3 punkty. A kolega stanie w drodze sobie. Potem pięknie zobaczymy, rzucając za 3 punkty. Jako pierwszy rozpocznie ten konkurs 2. I po kolei. Kolega. Kolega. Blisko było. No i teraz koleżanka. Zobaczymy, może kto pierwszy trafi do kosza, ten zgarnia piłeczkę. Próbujemy dalej. Druga kolejka. Jedziemy. I kolega tutaj teraz w rogu. Można i tak. O, blisko, blisko, blisko było. Jedziemy trzecią kolejkę. Było blisko, ale jeszcze nie wpadła. Jedziemy. Ale było bliziutko. Jedziemy następną kolejkę. Czekamy jeszcze chwilę na ten zwycięski rzut. Coraz bliżej. Mocnie rosną, w końcu spadnie.
So welcome back to Poland. Second half here on game day 10 of the Basketball Champions League. Just a couple of minutes away between Stelmet Zielona Gora and Besiktas Sompo Japan. Stelmet have really struggled in the regular season so far. They come into this game with a 2-7 record, the complete opposite to their opponents today. Besiktas, who are 7-2, leading the way in Group D. But it's not quite going to plan at the moment for Besiktas, because at half-time, Stelmet Zielona Gora 49, Besiktas 44. Dragicevic leading the way, as per normal really for Stelmet. He's got 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Currently sits at 10th at the moment in the Basketball Champions League on the points per game list, with 16.4 points a game in his 9 games played. Jared Jones leading the way for Pinar Karşıyaka. In fact, the top two both plying their trade at Pinar Karşıyaka, Jared Jones and DJ Kennedy, who's averaging 20.7 points a game. That goes some way to explaining why they're having such a good regular season at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see how Besiktas go about trying to overturn this game. Still pretty close. That last second 3 from Juan Palacios in the first half has got them to within 5. They had trailed by 9 in that second quarter. They need to defend a lot better inside, especially. 32 points of the 49 Stelmet have scored coming inside the paint. And also their bench has been working as well. 27 bench points for the Poles, just 9 for Besiktas. But the three-point shot working for the Turks at the moment. They're shooting at just below 60% from the outside. And there's still plenty of time, of course, to try and turn this game around. 10-point game in the other game in Group D as well at half-time. Ches Nymburk 55, Telekom Basketball 45. The other game in Group D is starting a little later on. Nanterre against Aris. And then there's one more match in Group D to take place tomorrow. That will see Ustend against Sidigis Avellino starting tomorrow. So try and keep you up to date with the Ches Nymburk Telekom Baskets bond score as the second half goes on. But it is going to be Stelmet Zielona Gora with the opening possession of the second half, try and extend their 5-point advantage which they have at the break. Almost every game now must win for Stelmet Zielona Gora, with a 2-7 record, sitting bottom of Group D. Just got to win every single game and just see what happens, see whether they can force their way into the top 4. It's a little lucky there. Good ball movement, and Zamoyski lines up the open 3 and starts the second half just as they wanted to. Stelmet Zielona Gora knocking down a 3 and extend the lead to 8. Zamoyski is up to 5. He's 2 from 3 from the field. I'd love to get John Diebler on the ball a little bit more in this second half with Besiktas. Knocked down an early 3 in that first half, but since then has been pretty quiet. He's actually only had 2 shots in that first half, connecting on one of them. Boatwright lines up the mid-range 2, can't get it to go. Rebound eventually clawed in by Jaroslav Mokros. Now Kozarek throws it back outside. Zamoyski for back-to-back 3s, comes up short on this occasion. Diebler with the rebound, and now the fast break led by Kyle Weems is fouled. Can't get the 2 to go, but will head to the line and shoot 2. Frustrated with himself, Kyle Weems, that he didn't make the 2 for a 3-point play. Kozarek just about gets it over the half court in time in the 8 seconds allowed. Keeps it in bounds as well. Now Mokros. Geshevicius rolls it into the low post. Mokros makes the two. Nice little spin move by Yaroslav Mokros. DJ Strawberry to Diebler. Now Palacios for three is good. Palacios with a couple of threes now. One right at the end of the first half, sorry. And one now right at the start of the second half as well. Nice pass, that's way too easy. Dragicevic just finds a bit of space inside the paint. Makes another easy two. Strawberry won't count. Offensive foul. No real complaints from Juan Palacios either. Now Zamoyski for another three. Fancies it Zamoyski after getting that early one in the third quarter. Great work though on the glass, and Mokros puts back the two. Out rebounding Besiktas at the moment. 20 rebounds to Besiktas 15. 9 of those 20 have been offensive. Having a look at a few second chance points now. Ryan Boatwright. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Strawberry throws it out. Boatwright rejected by Zamoyski. And now Zamoyski looking to go coast to coast, can't get it to go. And Boatwright, good defensive transition from him to grab the rebound. But a big block by Przemysław Zamoyski. Disappointed that he didn't actually make that two. DJ Strawberry lines up the three, count it. Strawberry continues on his merry way. Shot the ball really nicely, has DJ Strawberry so far. He's 3 from 5, all 3 of his shots from the outside. For his 9 points, here is Geshevicius trying to respond with a 3 of his own. Can't get it to go, and Diebler grabs the rebound. Another 3 comes up short by Strawberry. It's a round 2 pick in 2007 by the Phoenix Suns. Son of the Major League Baseball player, in fact, Darryl Strawberry, as Diebler grabs the defensive rebound. Now Strawberry again. Boatwright, great pass. Sol Palacios should have made it. Kozarek is able to grab the defensive rebound and bring it clear for Stelmet. Geshevicius for 3 is good. Running the floor quickly. Stelmet Zielona Gora in transition, throws it outside, and Geshevicius knocks it down. Lead is up to 9 again. Palacios into Weems, who had it knocked out of his hands, but the foul is called on Przemysław Zamoyski. Nine-time Polish League champion Przemysław Zamoyski. Boatwright. Diebler thought about the 3, decided against it. Diebler gets a little lucky that he kept it with just 4 seconds left on the clock. They'll now get a 14-second reset. Here is Ryan Boatwright. Boatwright back out to Strawberry. Strawberry for three again. Well, DJ Strawberry is almost single-handedly at the moment keeping Besiktas within touching distance. Mokros, now Thomas Kalati. Now the three on the way. Offensive rebound. Now Kalati can line it up. He's disappointed that he didn't get closer. Rebound by Strawberry. Strawberry can bring it clear. Strawberry throws it straight out of bounds. Awful pass, looking to feed it to Ryan Boatwright. Mokros. Mokros drives. Foul is called. Only a 66% free throw shooter is Yaroslav Mokros. Makes 1 from 2 on this occasion. Stretches the lead to 7 with just over 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. They're doing well at the moment, Stelmet Zielona Gora, to just keep a little bit of distance between them and Besiktas. Josh Adams has checked back in. Went to college at Wyoming, did Josh Adams. Finished his college career, tied first all-time at Wyoming in games played. He was second in three-pointers made, third in games started, fifth in scoring and steals, sixth in assists, so he had a pretty successful college career. Diebler makes a few from the line, but has still had a quiet game so far, and that's stolen by Palacios. Palacios throws it outside, good ball movement. Strawberry for three is good again. What a third quarter that DJ Strawberry is having. And now all of a sudden the lead is back down to 2. Strawberry is up to 15. He's 5 from 8 from the field, 6 rebounds and 4 assists as well. Florence with the shot clock down to 2. Florence can't make a difficult shot. And shot clock violation. Besiktas will have it back with the opportunity to either tie this one up or even take the lead again. Good vision by John Diebler there. Would have been easy for him just to catch it and throw up the three himself as Josh Adams make the 2. And we are all tied up here. 3 minutes to go. Kalati. Shot clock down to 3 again. It's another good defensive possession. And in the end, it's a little foolish from Juan Palacios with just 1 second left on the shot clock. It's an unsportsmanlike as well for Palacios, so good work by Markovic there. Palacios just asking why it's being called as an unsportsmanlike. So it makes both free throws, and Stelmet Zielona Gora will get possession back again. So a chance to increase the lead again. They will turn it over. An offensive foul spotted by the referee on the far side. I think it's gone on Adam Hachaniuk. Have another look here. Just trying to push Strawberry out of the way. Adams for three is good, and Besiktas leads for the first time since the first quarter. Josh Adams, passionate as ever. And a timeout has been called. Adams has had an incredible game so far. 11 points, 4 from 5 from the field. Zielona Gora with the timeout.
Get it. You go, you take the ball out of bounds. You take the ball out of bounds, and you say here, and you do Thomas, and you get it. Take the middle lane, down the line man. On offense, you gotta bag this. You gotta screen to set picks. And now one thing. Hey, we go. Wait. Now you have to see. You got here Thomas defending by Palacio. Now you don't cut.
Easy, more easy. Quick pass. Catch the ball. Directly flare as soon as possible. Samet, burada pikle yapma. Offensive foul yapmayalım. Hey, directly attack. DJ, who will come, make extra pass. Nobody come, all the way layup.
Hey, we have one foul to give.
Yes, you can. First defense, 3. We can make trap. Okay. Wing guys, wing. Let's go.
Wing guys, ball side wing.
Hey, inside, you go trap.
I go. All right, go.
Well, this is the 3 just before the timeout from Josh Adams. Just reminded in that timeout they've still got one foul to give as well here to Besiktas, who lead by 1, 65 points to 64. It's been a good third quarter for the Turkish side, but it's been wiped out. And Zielona Gora edge in front again. And now the steal. And Markovic goes all the way and slams it home. And they lead by 4 again. Gesavicius with the 3, followed by a steal from Markovic and the dunk. And an immediate timeout called again. This time by Ufak Sarika and Besiktas.
Contact, they play aggressive. Also, if you see, don't pass the ball in. Don't make turnover. Hey. You must talk each other in defensive side. Nobody talk, guys. Somebody might open, Samet. Arkadan işaret yapıyorsun. Sessiz sinema gibisin. 2 kelime yabancı. Ya kardeşim, bağırınca Josh, slide. You will take corner, man. Kyle, you will take it.
Be careful about this red break. Be careful this long pass. Hey, now we got them back. Now this, what is left? 2 minutes. 2 minutes is left. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, you've got to hand it to the Polish side. Would have been very easy after relinquishing their lead that they'd seemingly had for quite a long time in that second and third quarter. Especially with a 2-7 record, confidence must be pretty low for Stelmet Zielona Gora, but they have fought back and once again lead by 4 with just under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. John Diebler, catch and shoot, won't count as the whistle had already gone, and Besiktas with the offensive foul will turn it straight back over. Foul goes on Gig. Florence. Ceremonies comes out, sets the screen. Florence marshalled by Gaik, though Florence throws up the 2, is fouled. And Florence will shoot a couple from the line. Quiet game so far for James Florence, just 2 points and 1 assist. Not quite what we've come to see in the Basketball Champions League. He averages 10.2 points a game, 3.2 assists as well. Splits, makes 1 from 2. And the lead is back up to 5 again. Here's Strawberry. Diebler back to Strawberry. Catch, shoots, just can't get it to go on this occasion. More often than not, certainly in this third quarter, whatever he's thrown up has turned to points, but Stelmet Zielona get the decision as well. Last touch off Besiktas. Here's James Florence. Florence decides to take the 3. They let him have it. Diebler with the rebounds. Now Sanley. Kyle Weems to John Diebler to the baseline. Good defense though. Diebler with the difficult step back 2, gets the roll. Florence again. Now Markovic, great pass to Ceremonies. Last touch was off a Besiktas shirt. So they still have 6 seconds left on the shot clock here. Good aggression by Markovic, nice pass. I'm not sure Ceremonies was actually expecting the little pass to him. Florence knocked out of his hands by Adams. But again, Stelmet will keep it with 4 seconds left to shoot. The 3 from way downtown, can't get it. 10 seconds now remaining in this third quarter as Adams. Now Sanley, great pass by Sanley. And the lead is back to 1 as Kozarek throws it up, can't get it to go from the half court, and we have a 1-point game heading into the final quarter. Good little turnaround there from Besiktas in the third quarter. But it is still Stelmet Zielona Gora with a 1-point advantage. 70 points to 69 at the end of the third.
Right side, left side, doesn't matter. Right side, okay. The first ball? Yes, first ball. Kyle, I'm sorry, Sertac. Kyle, head.
So final quarter underway. 1 point game. Still a 10-point game in the other game in Group D at the moment. Chesnimuk 78, Telekom Basketball 68 at the end of the third there. As Weems throws up the long two, no good offensive rebound, and he's fouled. And Vesilolu will head to the line to shoot two. Always disappointing when you get the initial miss, which Stelmet did. So Vesilolu makes both. Once again, Besiktas have the lead. Just confirmation now, the foul goes on Kozarek, who picks up his third. Here's Kozarek. Drives, throws it back outside. Kalati can just line up the three. You cannot allow him that amount of space, Thomas Kalati. Lethal from the outside. And you can mark another one down for the veteran. Here is Josh Adams. Now Strawberry drives to the lane. Won't count. Offensive foul. Strawberry not happy with the call. Just trying to see who the foul has actually been called on. I think it's Sertak Sanli. Yeah, it is Sanli with his second. Must have had his arms all over Vladimir Dragicevic. There's Kalati. Shot clock down to 3. Tries to throw it up. That would have been something special. Can't get it to go now in transition. Adams to Sadley, who arrives from nowhere and throws it down. Well, I'm surprised the hoop's still standing. Not surprised. Whoever it was very quickly got out of his way. I think it was Thomas Kalati, saw him coming. Here's Kozarek, shot clock down to 1. Great pass right on the buzzer. Dragicevic makes it. 14 points now for Vladimir Dragicevic. Once again leading the way for Stelmet Zielona Gora. Stolen by Thomas Kalati. Now Kozarek in transition, throws up the 3. Kozarek comes up short. Offensive rebound by Markovic though. Does well to keep the ball alive here for Stelmet. The 3 from way out. Oh, wow. Kozarek once again. How far back beyond the line was he here? Makes no odds, still knocks it down, and on the reverse can't get it to go. Dragicevic with the defensive rebound. All of a sudden the lead's up to 5 again for Stelmet Zielona Gora. The crowd have certainly found their voice. Here's Kalati. Kalati drives, has to just halt his run. Gesavicius for 3, just can't get the roll. Nearly another offensive rebound by Markovic. In the end, eventually, just kept in bounds by Kyle Weems. And Josh Adams can bring it clear for Besiktas. Wouldn't have counted, whistle had already gone. I think it's gone on Kozarek. So he's in a little bit of foul trouble now. Lukas Kozarek picks up his 4th. Looks as though they're going to keep him out there though, with it being the final quarter. is Adams. Great pass. Strawberry lines up the three. Way off target this time for DJ Strawberry. Markovic does well to prevent the ball going out of bounds. Kozarek can get the ball in his trustworthy hands once more. Thomas Kalati urged on by their home supporters. Kalati, great pass. Dragicevic is fouled by Palacios. So 4 fouls also for Juan Palacios. Can't make the first. Dragicevic. Not great from the foul line in the Basketball Champions League so far. He's only just above 50%, so certainly one facet of his game that perhaps needs to be worked on. He misses both, but the offensive rebounds. And Stelmet with another opportunity here. James Florence. Florence drives to the baseline. Zamoyski throws up the three, air ball. And the rebound by Palacios, so the lead is still 5. Nearly halfway through this final quarter. Here is DJ Strawberry. Strawberry again, throws it out. Veseloglu for 3 is good. They keep finding an answer, Besiktas. Haven't had one double-digit lead in this whole game so far. Biggest lead has been 9 for Stelmet Zielona Gora. Just shows how close it's continuously been. Here's Thomas Kalati. Kalati with a shot clock counting down. Kalati for 3, doesn't get the roll. Rebound by Palacios. DJ Strawberry looks to be quite badly hurt down the other end, and in the end they do decide to stop the play as Strawberry looks as though it's a head injury. Not sure if there's any blood coming from the head of Strawberry. I think there is, so must have just landed quite awkwardly there. Oh, you can see the blood all over his arm as well. Well, it's disappointing for DJ Strawberry and Besiktas because he shot the ball beautifully today. Has Strawberry 15 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for him. So they'll miss DJ Strawberry, presuming that he can't play any more part in this game by the time he gets sorted out. May require a few stitches maybe. Here is Ryan Boatwright. Boatwright, great pass to Palacios. Palacios with the little feint and then hard hands underneath. Zamoyski into Hachaniuk. Now James Florence. Florence up against Adams. Florence throws up the teardrop, gets it. Just about gets the roll. Or was it just tipped in by Markovic? Let's have another look here. Really tricky shot. Oh, it was actually tipped in by a Besiktas man. But either way, the bucket will count. And a timeout by Ufak Sarika.
Now play left side. First, Kyle. Okay,
This stop, guys. We gotta die to get this stop. Let's go.
Nice fanatic defense. 2 more fouls, hey. That's smart. 1, 2, 3. Fanatic defense now, hey.
So 4-point lead for Stelmet Zielona Gora. Just about 4 minutes or so remaining in the ball game, as Adams tries to reduce the deficit, which he does again. What a game Josh Adams has had. 14 points now, 5 from 7 from the field. And the lead is back down to 1. We have a close one on our hands here in Poland. But perhaps not many people would have expected the way that these two teams have played in the Basketball Champions League so far. Markovic, right-hand jump hook, no good. And Besiktas will get it. Foul goes on Herchanian. He's just a little too zealous in trying to grab the offensive rebounds. It's Josh Adams again, the chance for Besiktas to lead. Adams, great penetration, gets the roll. And Josh Adams is up to 16 points. Besiktas lead again. It is a 1-point game. Besiktas just are not going away. Now Florence for 3 from miles out, but the putback is good by Markovic. He's up to double digits now. Another lead change. How we've missed the Basketball Champions League over the last few weeks. Here is Ryan Boatwright. Boatwright lines up the long 2, and again Boatwright this time. Just trading buckets, Zielona Gora and Besiktas at the moment. Haven't seen a huge amount of Boatwright today. 8 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. The former University of Connecticut man, I should say. Here's Florence, shot clock down to 3. Florence, 4-3! Gets it to go, and fouled, and a chance for a 4-point play. And how important could that be for Stelmet Zielona Gora? Steps back, throws the 3, there's the contact. And all of a sudden his teammates start charging towards him. And Florence with the chance to extend the lead to 3. Quite quiet today, James Florence, but he now has 8 points. He still has 8, but a big offensive rebound by Markovic. Well, they haven't had a huge amount to cheer and shout about in the Basketball Champions League regular season so far, have the Stelmet Zielona Gora fans, but they're liking what they're seeing from their side so far. 2 minutes to go, 2-point game. Chance to make it a 2-possession game. Foul is called. I think the foul has gone on Palacios, which means that he's fouled out here. Yeah, it is. So Palacios will now have to sit out the final 2 minutes or so of this one. So not only missing DJ Strawberry, but also missing Juan Palacios, who actually leads the way for Besiktas today with 17 points. Does Palacios. So they're missing their top point scorer, their top rebounder, and their top assist as well, with Palacios and Strawberry. Another offensive rebound. Can they capitalize on one of these second chance opportunities as Kalati lines up the 3? Can't get it to go. Rebound by Boatwright. Still just a 1-possession game here in Poland. As Boatwright Nice pass. Sanli tries to get the right-hand hook shot to go. No good. Rebound Dragicevic. Can barely hear yourself think inside this arena as Florence drives, throws it back outside. Kalati, why not take even more time? Kalati knocks it down. The lead is 5, and we have 60 seconds remaining. Thomas Kalati has 14. So much experience from Thomas Kalati. He was just about to throw the 3 in a bit of a hurry, realized that he didn't have anyone around him, just took another couple of seconds, made sure, and knocked it down. "14-second reset, Boatwright, catch and shoot and make for 3. Again, they don't go away, Besiktas. The lead back down to 2. Foul goes on Josh Adams. So first foul for Adams, so Zielona Gora at the foul line, a chance to make it another 2-possession game. Thomas Kalati, the man, standing there. American-born, of course, but actually gained Polish citizenship through his wife. Well, every single one of these becomes crucially important down the stretch. This to make it a 2-possession game here with 52.7 seconds remaining. Which he does. 90 points to 86. Boatwright, John Diebler, this is the man they want shooting the 3, and that is why. A big-time 3 from John Diebler, who's been reasonably quiet for his standards today. But what a time to find a bit of space and knock down the 3. He's 3 from 4 from the field today. That's how well he shot the ball, but only 4 shots is a bit disappointing for Besiktas, and a timeout is called. It's a 1-point game.
I've been on this side, yeah.
You have Sertaç, Kyle, first of all, Kyle, Josh, Ryan, T. That's say 3, everything. Everywhere, everything switch.
Everybody come in and rebound.
Okay, now say, stay 3 defense directly. Always all of that. That's switch.
1, 2, 3. Nice.
So once again, Besiktas have an answer. They get it back to just a 1-point game. 40 seconds remain. Well, the bottom side in Group D about to spring a huge surprise. Here's Thomas Kalati. Kalati throws it back outside. The 3 is on the way again, and they've connected again. Przemysław Zamoyski. He's up to 8. 6 of those have come from the outside. They look to respond with a 3. Can't get it to go. Sertaç Sanli grabbed the offensive rebound and was fouled. But it's back to a 2-possession game. So Kozarek is fouled out. 7.6 assists today for Lukas Kozarek. Strawberry is back with a rather fetching net on his head after suffering that blood injury just a couple of moments ago. So at least they've got DJ Strawberry for the final 20 seconds or so. And two big free throws here for Sertak Stanley. Only needs one to make it a one-possession game. Makes the first. Comes up short with the second, so they still lead by 3 here. Need to get it over the half court, and the foul goes on DJ Strawberry. So Zielona Gora back to the line. Two-possession game again as James Florence makes the first free throw. Yeah, doesn't even blink. James Florence, been there, seen it all before. Now unleashes some emotion and a timeout is called. But it is back to a 5-point game with 16 seconds remaining. Timeout Besiktas. Well, that stat there goes some way to explaining why Stelmet Zielona Gora have been so competitive in this game. 39 rebounds to 29. That was the 3 a few moments ago from Przemysław Zamoyski. Strawberry will inbound. 5-point game, the 3 on the way, no goods. Przemysław Zamoyski on that occasion way too zealous to try and grab the offensive rebound. So another whistle, another trip to the foul line. Zamoyski picks up his 4th. Both these free throws crucial here. Needs both to make it a one-possession game, and it's Sertak Stanley again, who made 1 from 2 a few seconds ago. And he does indeed make both. Clutch from Sertak Stanley, another timeout. They will look for the steal here. Besiktas, if they don't get it, they'll have to intentionally foul again. Some impressive numbers from Stelmet Zielona Gora, just 5 turnovers in the entire game. 14 for Besiktas, 13.5 seconds to go. And it is a 3-point lead for Stelmet Zielona Gora. Can they get a steal off the inbound pass? Oh, what a pass it is! As good an inbound pass as you're likely to see. And an easy 2. Adams looks to try and bank in the 3, no good. Should have really clawed in the defensive rebound, but I don't think it's going to matter now. Well, that is a great play right out of that timeout from Stelmet Zielona Gora. It's a risky pass. Strawberry throws up the little teardrop, gets it. 97 points to 94. They intentionally foul James Florence. Still not giving up here, Besiktas. Well, surely that will be that. No foul, he screams to his side. Makes them both. The crowd erupt. It's a 5-point game. Josh Adams will just drive and put in the 2 with half a second to go. And Stelmet Zielona Gora have beaten top of the table Besiktas. 99 points to 96 in a thriller here in Poland. They were 2-7 coming into this game. Besiktas were 7-2. I'm not sure how many people gave them a chance, but Stelmet Zielona Gora have upset the odds and have beaten Besiktas 99 points to 96, and they have still given themselves a glimmer of hope of reaching the knockout stages of this year's Basketball Champions League. Their fans haven't had a huge amount to cheer about so far in the regular season, but that will make up for it. A big win over Besiktas. It was a close game all the way through. Not one double-digit lead for either side. Besiktas started quickly, but ever since really the end of that first quarter, as the fans bow down to their team, Stelmet Zielona Gora really took command, and all credit to Besiktas. They kept it as close as they possibly could. But Stelmet always had a response. Every time Besiktas got close, here are the stats: 58% from 2-point range. Zielona Gora just 48 for Besiktas, but Besiktas were 18 from 32 from the outside. Those are good numbers. That's really what allowed them to stay as close as they did. 39 rebounds to 31, 18 of those 39 offensive. 7 steals as well for the home side. 5 turnovers. Those are good numbers for Zielona Gora. 14 for Besiktas. 5 big blocks as well for the Turkish side. This is what's so great about the Basketball Champions League, when they always go round and high-five all the fans that have come out to support them. Thomas Kalati led the way for Zielona Gora with 16 points, but everyone really contributed. Markovic with 8 points, Gesavicius with 6 assists, and it was Josh Adams in the end who finished with 18 points. DJ Strawberry had 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Matchak and Palacios with 2 steals each. They lost Palacios coming down the stretch. He fouled out. But Kalati was 16, Dragicevic 14, Markovic had 12, and then Adams with 18, and then Palacios, DJ Strawberry with 17 each. Well, is this the start of a bit of a miracle turnaround for Stelmet Zielona Gora? It would be quite incredible if they were able to reach the knockout stages. The other game in Group D, by the way, Chesnimberg won 106 points to 98. And Stelmet's next game, they are on the road on game day 11 against Sidigas Avellino. That is next Wednesday. And as for Besiktas, well, they are back at home in Turkey next Tuesday against Chesnimberg. Dragicevic celebrating with the fans. So here are the highlights then from this one, which I will leave you with. Thanks for your company today, and of course there'll be more Basketball Champions League action, well, going on right now, and also we'll be back tomorrow as well. But here it is Stelmet Zielona Gora who pick up their third win in the Basketball Champions League. They've beaten Besiktas 99 points to 96.